All right, guys. So I just got back from grocery shopping, and my dogs are going to be going crazy in the background. But I got my standard coffee creamer because it's necessary. I found me some red kidney beans. I feel like I could have gotten a better deal on this, but I think these were like $1.59 a piece or something like that. I went to Price Chopper and I found this 1 pound of bulk Italian sausage for $1.99, which is actually kind of a pretty good deal. I need to make chicken broth. My bone-in chicken went bad. I left it in the fridge too long. So I needed to get bone-in chicken. So these were $1.38 a pound? $1.38 a pound. So I got 2 packages of those. I got bacon, because bacon is a must too. It goes on everything. Chorizo. I plan on making some burritos. Breakfast burritos. And with that, I got some bell peppers and jalapeno peppers. I got some taco seasoning with some tortillas. And I needed the cheese. And then I got my whole milk and all I needed was 1 loaf of bread. So, altogether, between both stores, I spent about $52 on this. And I am going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about how I got there. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm back. So I wanted to go over how I got to what I needed to purchase, and I was going to show you how I found it. So where am I? I've got to go way back. I gotta go back. Nope. Nope. I think it's the next one. Okay, so I took a quick inventory. I think about the only thing I didn't write down was all the condiments that are in my fridge. But I went through a couple of the ads, saw what was available, kind of looked at what I had available, and decided today is cold, I'm going to make some chili. Chili is like an easy meal. It stews on my stove for a little while, but it's pretty simple as far as ingredients go. And it's almost everything I had on hand. I had to go buy beans. So that's where the red kidney beans came in. And I want to try and make some either potato cakes, or I might make some rice if I'm having trouble. One of my go-to meals is tacos and fajitas. So I have ground beef. I have a pound of ground beef, and I also have I portion out the chicken breast, so I can pull that out at some point this week and defrost and season and all of that. I've been really into these breakfast burritos. I make them, I put them in the fridge, and then before I go to work, I just like pan fry them to give them a crispy outer side. And I still have some Texas toast. So I want to make some French toast, and I made some bacon earlier today. There was something else. Tuna sandwiches I was going to make. There was something else, and I did not write it down. Gosh. I know I need to make some chicken broth. This is kind of a priority thing. I'm going to see if I can do it in a slow cooker, is what I'm going to try and see if I can do. Because it takes too long, and I've got a lot of things going on today, or else I would just do it today. So, and now I'm trying to think. Oh, when I make the chicken broth, I throw the chicken right in there, or I'll cook the I'll cook the actual chicken in the oven, and then I'll throw the bones in for the broth. But I will take that chicken and I will make something else with it, and it might be like a soup or some kind of I usually make chicken and dumplings with it. But yeah, that is it. So like I have the eggs. I have the tuna. I had to get, my dogs are out there barking and it's driving me crazy. For the tacos, I had to go get tortillas, taco seasoning. Oh, ziti is the other thing that I wanted to make because pasta is also a go-to meal idea in my house. Um, and that's why I bought the ground sausage. So yeah, I know somebody asked me if I could go through my staples. I'm gonna have to really sit down, and I kind of want to just portion it out. I don't want to just go on something that's all willy-nilly. I want to really look through things that I actually use a lot of and focus on making sure that those are things that stay in the house before I go over it. And I didn't really plan this video out really quickly. So, I do have to write down that I did toss out some of the meatballs and spaghetti. And I'm going to apologize too because I was just having a hard time. Last week was so busy, and then the beginning of this week was so busy that I was just like, oh my gosh. And this wasn't really a lot. There was only like a few meatballs in there, so I'm thinking that people ate more meatballs or there was too much spaghetti versus meatballs. But I really didn't cook a lot this week, with the exception of Thanksgiving. And this week, I still haven't made beef empanadas. I said I'm going to have to make that another time because I am just not, I feel like it's going to take forever. And I was already too busy, so I have to really make time for it, or plan it out to make it when I actually have the time. I feel like I have the time and energy to do it. But you guys, that is it. That is that's how I got my meal plan. Those are the meals that I plan on making this week. If you're like, that's not a lot, it kind of is because I make these family-sized meals. So I only cook a few nights out of the week, and I might make some like breakfast stuff. Like tonight I will make it and I will put it to the side so that I can just quick heat it up in the morning. I will probably make that tuna salad tonight because it's quick and easy. I don't have the energy to cook every night after work, and I'm not gonna change that. But like I said, a lot of these are family-sized meals, so they go well for leftovers, and my kids are not starving. So, yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, I'm going to try to plan out how I'm going to video the staples in my house a little bit better. And, yeah. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you like the content, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye.